As we discussed so many things in the SQL, so we are going to begin today's practical session in the SQL. So let's see here. This is my SQL window, and here this is my SQL window. I am going to write down my SQL dash U for the user, and my username is root dash P for the password, and I have to enter the password. So I'm going to enter. So it is asking for the password. So I'm going to enter the password. You have to write down your password. I'm writing my password. Now you can see here the SQL is ready to use. Okay. So now first of all, what we have to do, as I told you, we have to create a table. So create a table. Before that, I told you that we have to create a database. So you have to write down create a database. Create database, and the name of the database, as I can write down student. Okay, you can give school, student, whatever. Let's suppose I'm giving school. Actually, I think in my SQL that database is already existing. That's why I'm giving the name. Now you have to press enter. So now you can see query okay, one row affected. Means if it is there, so it will show the error. That time query okay should be not should be, it should be not there. It will show the error here. Okay, now one row is affected. So now a database is used. Now we have to use this database. You have to write down use school. Simple English. Database change. Let's suppose if you want to show the database. So databases. Okay, show databases and enter. Now you can see this many databases are there on your computer system. Okay, input inform that's why I told you that student is already existing. Things are clear to you? So now we are going to, as we have created, we have used. So now we are going to create a table. So how will you create the table? Create table. Simply you have to press enter key. Okay, create table. Now create table. Now you have to give the name of table. As suppose I am giving marks. As I told you, you have to give the marks. After that, you have to put a bracket and start making the columns. Okay, start making the columns. First column, suppose I am going to give student ID, and it should be the integer, comma, separated by comma. Each and everything should be separated by comma. As student name, it should be the character, and it contains 20 alphabets. Okay, now I'm going to give marks of English. It should be the integer type, and let's suppose I'm going to give the maths marks. It should be the integer type. Let's suppose I'm going to give science marks. It should be the integer type. So things are clear to you how you have to create the table. You have to write down create a table and the table name, bracket start. First you have to give the variable, then its identity, means its type, then you have to continue. Bracket close, termination, and enter. Now query affected one row. Just now we used that our database, we insert a table, but it is not ready to use. It will not show anything. So how we can check it? First of all, we have to insert some value. So how will you insert this value? Now you have to write down insert into table name. Table name is marks. Make it sure it should be correct. Okay. Bracket. Now what are the columns? What are the columns? Columns are student ID, comma, next one student name, comma, next one English. Sorry, I made a mistake. English. Next one maths. Next one science. Okay, make it sure that all the spelling should be the similar one as you have given. Okay, now comma. Now we have to insert some values. What are these values? So you have to write down values. Now insert the values. Suppose 001, comma, student ID, student name is Pratik, yeah, Pramod, ठीक है. Now you are understanding how I have to give the integer value, how I have to give the character value. It should be the single quotes, okay, single between the single quotes. Now English marks. Let's suppose he got 92 marks, and maths he got 93 marks. Here he got 87 marks. Okay, bracket close, termination, enter. Now it is showing one row affected. Let's see whether the data is there or not. How we are going to check? We have to write down command select select asterisk from the table name. Okay, and enter. Now you can see student name, student ID, name, English, marks, and math. I think these things are clear for you. You have to create the database. You have to use the database. If you want to see, then you have to use show database. Okay, then you have to use show database. If you have to insert value, you have to write down insert into table name for column IDs. Okay, and the value is similar. You have to see that one, select asterisk marks, and you can check it that how you insert the value. I think things are clear to you. You have to insert at least 5 values in this, and we will meet next time in next class. Thank you and have a nice day.